Yo, what's up y'all? Jamie from Palette here with another video, and I'm so excited because it's another Mr. Rime video. Alright, so here's what I have for you in this video. 3 different Mr. Rime teams. One of them from Season 8 that I had used, and if you followed me so far, you're gonna be familiar with this one. Another one that's new this season, and that has inspired at least another streamer to sort of make a theme based on it as well. And so we're gonna get to that. And then a third team that helped to make that new team. It's a different variation that helped make its push to an additional rank and go Battle League. So basically, on my alt account, I played my Season 8 team, the triple debuff Mr. Rime team, and on my main account I played a new team called a triple dancers Mr. Rime team, and my goal was to take on both accounts from rank 1 all the way up to rank 20 or ace if possible. So that's what this video is about. And with that said, let me dive into some additional content here. Okay, so what we're looking at right now is actually a screenshot from my Twitter. So basically, beginning of this season, I'm recording this video at the end of Season 9, like in November. But in September, you'll see that I announce, basically, Jamie from Palette is the first person on any sort of record that I've found to have taken a Mr. Rime team composition from rank 1 up to rank 20. And so I first did that one with, as you see, my original gangster Mr. Rime team, OG for short, but really I call it the triple debuff Mr. Rime team. I did it with that team, which is my Season 8 team. And my alt account actually started a day ahead in sets. That's why it reached it first. So let's go ahead and move into some battles. Alright, here's a battle featuring this team. I could do additional videos if you all want about this team. I have a whole bunch of recordings. Excuse me. This was at rank 16. This was a fun battle though. I picked this for a reason. Okay. Alright, Nidoqueen on Umbreon. Pretty good matchup for me as long as they don't have Psychic. And so they might pretend that they do. Either way, I let a fast move in there, but I'm going to go straight for the Fang because I want to make sure that we maximize the damage that we're going to do to Umbreon after it with the poison jabs. So this could be a foul play or a Psychic. With Community Day, happening this year, it could have been a Psychic, and so that was a risk, but that was just a foul play. On this account, I'm using a regular Nidoqueen, not a Shadow, so I knew that it wasn't going to do as much damage. A little bit more bulk here than the Shadow. I have to decide, what do I want to do here? Do I want to shield this? Seems like it could be useful if they switch something else in and I have to switch out, or to just get rid of this Umbreon since, okay, I catch a move on Scrafty. Now we're going to kind of force their hand. We don't want Umbreon to realign with Mr. Rime in the end, or if he does, we want Umbreon to be empty. And so that's what that switch in was designed to do. Now, Scrafty is a fighting type, so he is going to take some heavy damage here from these flying type moves from Skarmory, but what they don't know is that I've got that acid spray, which means that these counters afterwards are going to do a bit more. Now Mr. Rime, he could come in, he could chunk down with Confusion, but ultimately we want to save Scrafty because we can get to another acid spray. It's almost like another Poison Fang from a Nidoqueen. We don't want to come in Nidoqueen here. We want to see, we got a shield. We want to see if we can get a shield, and we want to see how far can we get through countering down. I mean, this Skarmory is almost gone. The Skarmory is now at this point basically farm for whatever I bring in, And I'm gonna go ahead and bring in, I think I go Mr. Rime here. Yep. Gonna get 2 confusions in. They do have the shield, but okay. Look at that. I had switched and booked out with my move. This Umbreon is empty, and they had swapped. Look at that. Look at that swap. So now I'm gonna go for Earth Power, and I don't know if they just overcharge or if I truly beat them. I did have this loaded, so I think maybe I just get there at the same time as them, or I'm 1 ahead. I got their shield. I know they're gonna do it back to me, but here's the thing. When they swapped, they caught the Poison Fang. Now Mr. Rime is gonna be able to do, see, if they Earth Power me here, they're dry on energy. Mr. Rime, he could throw the Icy Wind and end it all here, but I chose not to, because all they're going to be able to do is Poison Fang me right now. They didn't have enough time to get to another Earth Power, which actually would KO. That knocks them out. We've got Umbreon left. Again, dry on energy. Mr. Rime loaded. Shields are down. Get Icy Winded. I do love Umbreon. If you see other videos on my channel, you know I love Umbreon. I took it to Legend. But this was fun. That was a fun match. Okay. So that's sort of a showcase of what that triple debuff team can do. Mr. Rime can debuff attacks with the Icy Wind. The Nidoqueen and Scrafty both able to debuff opponent defense. And what that enables is ultimately a level of teamwork that you ordinarily don't have without those debuffs. It is an ABC team, not a ABB or a ABA, but it is an ABC team. But that triple debuff structure really helps, so that whoever's coming in next is either having an easier job made for them, or is making it easier for whoever's going to come in after them on my team. Okay, so we saw that one actually hit rank 20, and it actually hit rank Ace as well. And so that was sort of the first time I think anybody has taken Mr. Rime to rank Ace. I went on to use my main account to do this Triple Dancers team that we're looking at right here, which is Mr. Rime, Ludicolo, and Medicham. So I call it Dancycham. So basically, I'm about to show you some more content about that. But before I do, let's go ahead and look at what I posted to Twitter about this one. This was on September 8th. A new Triple Dancers Season 9 Mr. Rime team went 5-0 to hit rank 20. That's actually a pretty cool set to actually hit 20. It's the second team I have taken from rank 1 to rank 20. And so basically, I think that's the first 2 times, or Jamie from Palette on record here at least. I'm a Mr. Rime enthusiast, so that's kind of a cool, big deal to me. Probably not a big deal to most people who play this game. Okay, so Ludicolo and Medicham, both bringing a different sort of strategy here of flexibility of movesets here. This is not a triple debuff team anymore. In fact, the only character on this team who can debuff is Mr. Rime. But we've got some good coverage here. This is another ABC type team in terms of team comp. And they also have, if you notice, Ludicolo and Medicham basically have 3 different kinds of movesets on them, which means that I'm able to use that strategically in some matches. So what I want to do next is go ahead and mention HomeSliceHenry. So I've got to know HomeSliceHenry through meeting him in Battle Bill's streams, but also HomeSliceHenry also came and joined some of my streams when I was streaming earlier, and I was showing as a showcase my team, and he liked the Triple Dancers theme. And so here we are in November. It's Friday, November 26th, on this day, he actually launched this video that's here in front of us with a triple dancing team composition that he made. He gives me a shout out at the end of his video, which I greatly appreciate. And so I want to return the favor and shout out HomeSliceHenry as well. Not just for being a great streamer on YouTube for YouTube content, but also a supporter in the community of other streamers. And also just being able to see something and be inspired by it and go and make another team comp out of it. You'll notice that his version did use Ice Shard, Mr. Rime, which is something I've not done in Go Battle League. I've used Ice Shard Mr. Rime in a tournament before, but not in Go Battle League. And so it's pretty cool to see in Open Great League that he did that in his video. Check the link check my description for a link to his video. But yeah, so what I want to do next is actually show you a battle from my live stream on Twitch, and it actually had HomeSliceHenry there in the chat too, and so you'll hear me talking about Ludicolo to HomeSliceHenry as well in this recording, and we were both really impressed with Ludicolo as well. And so I think Ludicolo definitely made a lasting impression on him for him to have included it in this video that we see here. And he included the same moveset as well. And that's because it really does make Ludicolo diverse and able to do some pretty cool hits if people let those moves through. So with that said, I'm going to now show you that live recording of my match showcasing this team. One of my first times using it. I think it's like set 2 of day 1 using it, and it's probably match 3 of set 2. So with that said, I'll just hop into it, and then you'll see me again after it. I'm not going to narrate this; it's already got the live aspect to it, but you're going to see me again after it to narrate a third team. New Mr. Rime team with a dancing theme. We got Ludicolo and Metacham joining the roster. Ludi dances, Everybody Dance Now, and Dancy Cham. Let's go. That's already 2 wins in. You'll see my Nightbot. This is hilarious. I just hit Twitch affiliate, and my Nightbot is modding my Pretzel Rocks integration, telling it to stop spamming links. You gotta love it. So I got more work to do there to play around with that. Do they try to catch? That doesn't look like a catch. Okay, how well do they know Ludicolo moves? Oh my god! Oh, the content, Henry! The content! Oh my god, HomeSliceHenry, look at that content. Just took a Jellicent out. Oh my god. That's going on the YouTube somehow. I don't know how yet. Well, that's going on YouTube. Holy moly. They were not ready for a Leaf Storm. Maybe they thought it was going to be like an energy ball. My god, now Venusaur taking it. Yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome. I'm going to save shields for Ludicolo, ultimately. See if we can get to another Ice Punch here, get a shield. Let's see. One message deleted by my moderator. I want to unmod Nightbot now. It's deleting my Pretzel Rocks notifications, which I don't appreciate. I think they're out of move. We're going to go in and get a Confusion in, and that's going to be almost a KO with just that one Confusion. They shouldn't have another one. Yeah. Okay, don't really care about Goon here. Hit me, bro, hit me. Because you're going to get Icy Winded. Try even getting a boost. Here you go. Here's some Icy Wind. And you shield. Can we get another one? Oh, another Leaf Storm! Ludicolo killing it already on night 1. First time using him in Go Battle League. Killing it, man! I can't even contain my excitement right now. That's insane! They can't handle a Ludicolo. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Goon out. Jellicent out. Ludicolo. Gotta love it, man. Ludicolo with the dancing like Mr. Rime and now turning out to be like a great compliment. Yeah. I'm freaking loving Ludicolo. If Ludicolo can Leaf Storm a somewhat damaged G-Fisk or Bastiodon and do at least some significant hits on it, then I'm loving this guy. And he also comes with that, I think it's Ice Beam, or let me look. Already 3 wins in here. Okay, so we saw what the Ludicolo, Mr. Rime, Medicham, Triple Dancers team can do, and it actually, as we saw before, it actually did go all the way up to rank 20. It actually entered rank 20 at an elo that was appropriate for Ace. It was above 2,000. But then it fell back down, and I kind of struggled there a few days of sets to try to get it back up, and that's where I said, okay, people are really bringing their A game at this time, and so let me try another Triple Dancers team and see if that can, same theme, but let me see if I can push Mr. Rime and the Triple Dancers theme idea here to Ace with 2 more dancers. And so I picked Cradily and Azumarill, and they do sort of both kind of dance. And so that's the side-to-side dancing team that we're going to look at now. And you'll see I did end up taking this to Ace, and posted about that on my Twitter as well. You'll also see that around that time was when I launched my emotes on my Twitch, and so that was a pretty cool experience as well. So let's dive into this match where we showcase this team. All right, this is at rank 20. It's this is from the set that actually pushed it over to Ace. Not going to spend the whole video showing you all of the pushovers, but I will create more videos after this on my channel. Pretty good matchup for us. We got a Jellicent, and so we got a lot of grass. We got a grass fast move, and then we got a grass knot move we can throw as well. They aren't going to catch right now, and at this point, I'm pretty sure whatever this move is, it can tank it. They go straight for what they consider to be their nuke move, the Shadow Ball, and it doesn't matter. I see that they're not going to catch, so I'm going to throw the grass knot. I don't know why they're staying in, but they're either going to have to shield or take some damage. I'm going to get to a second one before they get to their move. That's when they go for the catch, and we see Medicham. Now, I really don't want Medicham to face Cradily, because Cradily is part rock, so those counters add up. So we're going to go straight for Azumarill. I do realize that Mr. Rime could end up in a face-off with Jellicent at the end, and that's okay with me, because basically I can save shields for that, and confusions from Mr. Rime will actually hit pretty hard on the Jellicent. So keep in mind, they burned 1 shield already. We do have shield advantage. They're feeling pressure now to shield this or not. They let it go. Okay, so now we get their poison dark type coming in, the skunk tank. Get to the play rough. Whew. Luckily get to that play rough before we get farmed down by that poison. And they don't want to, I guess they're saving their shield for their backline. So I'm not going to send Mr. Rime in quite yet, because he's going to get hit pretty hard by any of these moves, and we really need to position Mr. Rime with a 2 shield cushion here. Look at these confusions even on the skunk tank. Okay, so they do get to a move. I do have to burn 1 shield here. We're going to come in with energy here, but they've only got 1 shield left. We have an energy lead. Okay. And so I go straight Icy Wind, which honestly I could have done Confusion if they let it through, but really this is, out of both moves, that's the one that's going to cost the least. The one that could clean up this game in the end game would be Psychic. And so I should be at my Psychic at this point, and I don't think they're at 2 Shadow Balls. They aren't. And this is end game. And there we have it. Psychic goes through. And we got Mr. Rime beating a Jellicent. Actually, I had an energy lead, which really helped. But being able to beat Jellicent in just a 1-shield scenario was pretty cool. So there we have it. That's actually my OG Mr. Rime team that went from rank 1 to ace. Still sort of viable. And then we have my my Triple Dancers Mr. Rime team and the next iteration of it with Cradley and Azumarill. And we're now at the end of Season 9. And I hit Legend this season. My goal was to at least hit Expert because I had topped out in Season 8 at Veteran. But this season I actually went on, I used other team comps besides Mr. Rime, and that did help me climb. But this goes to show that you can hit Legend in a season and still have fun in the beginning of that season. You don't automatically have to run like super duper competitive teams that are designed to carry bulk and threaten the other teams in a maximum way. You can run some spice. You know, Ludicolo was spice, Mr. Rime is spice, Cradley is spice. You can run sort of like a 2 spice plus 1 meta team that's fun and moving up the ranks early on in the season and get you having fun, get you out of your box into learning matchups in a new way, and getting you to think about how to apply your skills in the game. And so that kind of practice can transfer to your gameplay later on in the season, as it did for me this season, or it can also transfer over to like when you're doing tournaments, or if you are doing stuff with Sylph. So just keep that in mind. You can run fun teams early on, and there's no time to talk about this than now. No better time, because we're about to turn into Season 10 here in just a couple of days. So don't feel pressure to be like, oh, I gotta run just 3 meta Pokemon that are top 20 on PvPoke, and that's what I'm gonna do. And I have to. It's a race. It's a race to get to rank 20 in Ace and beyond. You don't have to race. You can have fun. If you want to race, go race. But you can have fun. So guys, have fun. With that said, I will have some other Mr. Rime videos coming out that showcase these teams a little more. I may not actually narrate over them since I feel I did a good job excuse me, with this video narrating these, but I'll at least include some of the 5-0s that I hit, and then some more on the Cradley and Azu Triple Dancer theme. So I'll see you next time.